Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the Monday Mood Check. My name is Elisa. This is Elisa's Adventures in Cruising. And on Mondays, I like to go live and talk to my friends and yay, you can see and hear me. Awesome. Hey, Scott. I like to go come live and say hi to my friends and wish you a happy Monday. And, just talk about what else? Cruising. Today was kind of confusing because it is a holiday and yet I had to work. So I kind of had to remind myself that, yeah, it is Monday and I should still go live like I normally would. So I am here. I am here. I am here. Thank you so much, Scott, for coming in and being present. I only caught a few minutes of your live this afternoon, and I'm not sure what prompted that or if I missed too much. I don't really know what all you were talking about. Or maybe you're just having too much of a cruising good time for me to follow what was happening. But you seem pretty fired up. You seem pretty fired up. So you might have to explain just a little bit of what that was about. Hey, Kim, how are you? Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. Hope the weather is good. Well, I am not just, but just getting back from Wonder of the Seas. I got back last Monday. It was a weekend cruise. Got back on Monday, but by the time I made it back from Miami and tried to recover just a little bit, it was a lot. And so I wasn't able to go live. And then, just the normal get back into the swing of thing, get back to work, all of that good stuff. I know I went live when I was on the ship and I went live on Saturday, but I feel like, okay, it's time to get back into the swing of things. So that is what I'm doing right now. Thank you for sharing this out, Scott. I appreciate you. Marjorie is here. Hey, Marjorie, how are you? Thanks for coming in. You guys in the chat right now, I know are already subscribed, but if I have any new folks coming in, listening in, watching the replay, don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to leave a comment and definitely subscribe to the channel. I hear other channels, bigger channels, saying that all the time about, they look at their analytics and they're surprised by how many people haven't subscribed. So in case I forget to ask you, I still care about those numbers. Please hit the subscribe button, turn on your notification bell so you can join me and my friends every time I go live and we talk about all things cruising. So anyway, I'm just back from Wonder of the Seas, and before I went on the ship, I was talking to you guys about like all the things. What should I do when I'm on the ship? Should I do this? Should I do that? Should I, go here, go there to eat at this restaurant and that restaurant? And I had very, very high hopes of seeing just about it all. I mean, in the back of my mind, I'm sure I was thinking, like, it's a really big ship. I'm only there for a weekend and I'm on a group cruise. Hold on, I have to show the shirt again. I know you guys have probably seen this shirt, but I just think it's so cute. The Love and Football Super Bowl at Sea, designed by Berna. They call me sister and his sister Berna. And we just loved these shirts. They turned out so great. And it was a good time. But yeah, I thought that I was going to be able to run around that ship like I was 21. Who needs sleep? See it all, go to all the group functions, go to all the restaurants. Hey, Lakeisha, how are you? Thanks for coming in. Um, but it didn't exactly go that way. Had an amazing time, but it didn't exactly go that way. Yes, Scott, we do want to know how your cruise is. I agree. How is the cruise? Because again, I saw you briefly on your live, but I couldn't I couldn't tell. I was a little worried about you, buddy. Like, why are you so fired up? You're on a cruise. Hey Maggie, how are you? Thanks so much for coming in. Hey Bud File Sue, thanks so much for coming in. It's great. Scott has been, he needed a cruise. He needed to get on a ship, get out on some water, and breathe in some salt air to feel like himself again. You guys know we do the podcast every week, and he was just starting to. Scott's not like a ho hum kind of guy. He's Mr. Energy. He's Mr. Entertainment. But he was like, "Yeah, it's been a while since I've been on a ship." In other words, we were like his support group, you guys. We were helping Scott make it through into the next cruise. We were just trying to help our friend. So I was gonna put a poll. I was gonna put a poll up. LOL. Same here. Cruise makes everything better. Cruise makes everything better. A cruise makes everything better. You have such a good time. I was gonna put a poll up, and I don't know if I can do it from here because I'm not on here. Let me see if I can do it. Um, if I should do you guys think I should do more weekend cruises? I do live in Florida. They are rather plentiful. I mean, this is like hypothetical. If they were not going to break the bank, cost me everything, including my loving football shirt. Should I do more weekend cruises? I would love to hear what you guys think. If you were in my shoes, if you lived near several cruise ports, would you be on a cruise ship all the time? Okay, it's not cooperating. I don't want to mess with the computer too much and interrupt what we're doing. Yes, yes, and yes, Lakeisha says. Controversial cruising says yes. Well, the thing is, I had an amazing time on Wonder of the Seas. And I love Veronica's Life with V. I love that she does this love and football cruise every year. It's like her baby. It's her signature cruise. Um, but and I understand doing it over the weekend. Of course, it's Super Bowl weekend. Can you guys see me okay? Because now it looks like I've messed up the stream. Can you still see it? Can you still see and hear me okay? I would be on one often and definitely a 4-day weekend. Yes, yes. That makes sense, right? Like you're close by, you have the extra day, it would fit in perfectly if you planned it out. And I know plenty of people do. Wish I was a cruiser when I lived in Florida. I'd be broke all the time, but I love it. The last time I think I went down to Miami and did a cruise, I think was last year when I did was that last year? Oh my gosh, they're running together. When I went down and did the MSC, um cruise out of Miami, and I met a lot of people. I met a lady who was from Miami. I know she was a travel agent. I don't recall her name, but she was like, "You should come down all the time." We got there's a whole group of them who went out every month or at least once a month out on that same ship to just cruise and have a good time and hang out and all that. And I was like, I can't do that. But now it's like, maybe I could do that. Maybe I could do that. Okay, you guys have to tell me. I'm assuming you would tell me if it looks crazy because my computer screen is looking crazy right now, but the phone that I'm streaming from looks perfectly normal. So I'm gonna go with that here. I'm gonna close this out and just watch from the right, Maggie. Well, you know how I like to do. Sometimes I pull up an article. Carnival Cruise Addicts is here. Hey, Liz, how are you? Yes, you're fine. Okay, thank you so much. Um, the thing about going on Wonder is what I was starting to say. On this group cruise, um, I know why Veronica like picked the ship. We all wanted to do something different. We wanted to do Royal. We wanted to do a bigger ship, all of those kinds of things, and it was amazing. But it was almost too. This is my opinion. There was almost too much choice for the number of days that we had and for the number of people that she had and all the activities that we tried to put book into it. So do I mean that's just another excuse for me to go back on the ship again, right? That's a perfectly good excuse that go back and see all the things I miss. I don't do afford I don't do 4-day cruises now because of flights, right? Hotel, etc. But I'm thinking about doing Love and Football next year. Oh, absolutely do Love and Football next year. If you are able to, Maggie, you will have a great time. All your girls are there. It's a very fun group. We we had an amazing time, and of course they would love to have you. But if you go into it, and I don't think you would care, I don't think your reason for going would be to see everybody. But if you're trying to like make it your one vacation, this is your one ship, and you want to see it, and you want to feel like you've conquered Wonder of the Seas or any ship of that size, can you do it in a weekend? I don't think I successfully did it in a weekend. Right. I plan to run it back on Wonder. Okay, Lakeisha. Too crazy on a 4-day for me. Carnival Cruise Addicts, hi and good evening from Marjorie. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm not suggesting that any of us, and certainly not myself, is getting any older. But I'm thinking I can't do that anymore. I have to I have to choose. Am I going to see the ship? Am I going for the festivities? Am I going to chillax? I got to pick a lane. I have family in Louisiana, so I could stretch my vacation out. Oh, that would be great, Maggie. That'd be great. We prefer longer cruises too. Yeah, I feel, and I've thought that before, where I just feel like and again, this is before the channel and before I was trying to cruise more often. And when I was thinking of it as my one big vacation for the year, a week um, it is necessary. It takes you a couple days to just kind of wind down or get relaxed or get into the groove of things. So as soon as we were able to do that, I don't even know if wind down and relax is the right that's probably not right with this group. But to what? My goal is to get some beads. Oh, Marjorie, you talking about going to New Orleans? Keisha, hey, how are you? Thanks for coming in. Hello, Armstrong. How are you? Where are you, Bill? I always have to ask you where you are because, you know, it's like where in the world is Warmstrong Adventures? You never know. You never know. Okay, so like I do sometimes, you guys, and you tell me if you agree with this or not. I pulled up an article talking about weekend cruises and the pros and cons. Okay. So did you know that you can take a cruise? I know you guys know this. Can take a cruise over the weekend and be back at your desk Monday morning. I think that's tough unless you go out on a Thursday to Sunday, but okay. Um, a cruise doesn't have to be a week-long affair demanding lots of money and vacation time. It can be a quick getaway, and especially if you live in a port city like Miami or Los Angeles, you won't even have to take off too many days of work to do it. While a weekend cruise sounds like a perfect end to a rough week, there are some drawbacks. Here we list the pros and cons of a weekend cruise. Lita Shay, how are you? Thank you so much for coming in. I hope your Monday was good. Before I get into the pros and cons, did everybody have off this weekend? Like, so would, or this Monday today? So would this have been a perfect way for you to be out on a cruise ship because you were already had that extra day off built in? I don't know what happened. I don't know. I do know what happened. We had Martin Luther King Day off, which I appreciate, but I don't understand why they couldn't add a day. Why we have to substitute it? I worked. Okay, Liz, that makes me feel better. I wasn't the only one. I worked. Warmstrong Adventures. Hi and good evening from Marjorie. Warmstrong saying hi to Keisha. Anybody else have to work today? Is it just me and Liz? Yes was off. Oh yeah, I figured that, Lagisha. So you could have hopped right back on a ship, girl. You could have stayed. You could have stayed and gone on another trip, another cruise. That would have been perfect. Okay, weekend cruise pro. Why we would be for it. 3-night cruises to the Bahamas and Mexico are an affordable way to take a cruise, with fares for an inside cabin starting below $200 per person. They usually depart on Friday and return on Monday, meaning at worst you only need to take 2 days vacation. And at best, for those who live near a port, you can work a half day on Friday, drive to the port, and return to work by mid morning on Monday. I don't know that I could. If this recent cruise was a judge, yeah, I mean, I technically was off the ship bright and early on Monday morning because, they kick you off early. We know that, right? The sad, sad thing about cruising and disembarkation day, they get you off early. They get you off the ship nice and early. But by the time I traveled back home, I took the Bright Line again, which was super easy. But by the time I got home to my house, it probably was 4 o'clock. So that wouldn't have worked. Now, granted, I could have taken a cruise. In this scenario, I could have taken a cruise out of Port Canaveral and been home much quicker. Um, but I don't know that I'm all like peppy and ready to hit it for a couple of hours more at work. No work, no school. If closer to a port would be a great weekend to cruise. Yes. Hey Keisha, sweet lady. Yeah, so I don't know about that. If you have a little bit more flexibility, you can find 4-night sailings that depart on Thursdays for a longer cruise weekend. Carnival Conquest, for example, has a regular weekend cruise with a call at Half Moon Cay and Nassau in the Bahamas before returning to Miami. Short cruises are conducive to group travel, bachelor and bachelorette parties, family reunions, girlfriend getaways, or even offsite seminars for business or special interest groups. With multiple cabin options, people can choose the price point that works for them, and no one lays out a ton of money on cruise fares. A cruise makes planning a weekend trip easy. Well, that's true. Elisa, I just booked my New Orleans group cruise. All right, Marjorie. Nice, nice, nice. Hello, beautiful Miss Lageisha from Keisha. LF McKinley, Warm Strong is saying hi. Have you cruised out of Port Canaveral? Yes, several times. That would be my home port. I agree with all that. Excuse me. Yeah. Yes. Affordable, not a lot of time. You could have fun with your friends or special interest groups or something like that. Another nice thing about weekend cruises is that they have an upbeat party vibe. Passengers have just 3 days and nights for fun. Excuse me, and try to make the most of their time on board. Well, hold please. I'm sorry, I have to get water. Hold on. Hold on. Sorry about that. Tanya. I don't see you, but I guess Tanya is here. Hey T, how are you? Thanks for coming in. Happy early birthday to Timmy. Oh, happy birthday. Whose birthday did I miss? Liz, yours or Chris? Happy birthday. I saw it on Facebook. Sorry I missed that. What's up to my YouTube fam in the chat? Everybody is happy to see you and thank you for coming in. Yeah, I mean there definitely was a party vibe on the ship. Everybody was excited. Mine's is tomorrow, same as Timmy. Oh, happy birthday to you both. That's so funny. Isn't that funny how you like I don't know. It's just I just think it's so funny how we like are all drawn together, so many interests, similarities, personalities. And I know you love you some Tanya and Timmy, so great. YOLO's is Wednesday. Okay, happy early birthday to both Timmy and Liz tomorrow on 217. Thank you, Keisha. Um, the pool area is buzzing by day unless the weather is bad. Trivia games are packed and bars and lounges are at night are full of folks having a good time. Yes, now, I know I went live for the sail away party. Hey Liz, saying happy birthday to you early today because I'll be drunk tomorrow at Bimini with Timmy. Oh, wait, are you on a ship right now? Did I miss that? Sorry. What ship? What ship? She must be on a Virgin Voyages because they go to Bimini, right? I don't know. I definitely want to go. I definitely want to go. YOLO is a Cancer. Her birthday is later in the year. Okay. I'm just reading the chat. Happy birthday, everybody. That's funny. Hey, Law Jones, how are you? Thanks for coming in. Oh, did I just make that up? I don't know. It'd be a good time for YOLO to pop in and say, wait, what? Hello, Carol. Oh, sorry I missed that. Hold on, let me try to get the chats up here because I'm missing you guys. I'm missing what you're saying here. Liz, you telling fibs. Oh yeah, I lied. Your heart was in the right place, Liz. You just want to wish everybody a happy birthday. Yes, oops. Oh, you guys are funny. Hold on, let me get to it. Let me get to it. I missed that. Hold please, Carol. Thank you so much for coming in. I saw you said something. I'm trying to get back to that comment. Let's see if I can. Let's see if I can. Let's see if I can. Everyone just got a notification. I wish I lived close to a port. Yes, I would have problems staying off a ship, maybe at least one short cruise every other month. Hmm. Carol might be onto something, you guys. Oh, we're on Virgin Voyages for Meet's birthday. Oh, I hope she's having an amazing time, and I hope everybody else is having a good time too. Oh, that's so exciting. Oh, it's Cheryl's birthday Wednesday. Sig the solo cruiser. Oh, Sig's birthday is Wednesday. Okay, okay. Well, I think that's lovely that you have a running list. I have no idea when anybody's birthday is. I have no idea. So I appreciate you trying to keep me informed there. Um, so yeah, I do think it was an upbeat crowd. It was people were excited not just for the Super Bowl, but for the weekend and being on the ship. They are both cuties. I got them mixed up. Hey, M. Stewart, Marla, how are you? Thank you so much for coming in. Happy Monday to you. I hope you had off today. But we're just talking about the pros and cons of cruising over a weekend. Mine's May 26th. LOL, try and remember that, Elisa. Maggie, feel free to remind me. May and June are very busy months in my family. Unfortunately, you were working. Well, I was in good company then, Marla. I had to work too. But I'm thinking, and what is your opinion? Should I be taking more weekend cruises? Um, I was saying had such a great time. Now, granted, it was extra hustle and bustle because it was a group cruise, but I don't feel like I quite got to see everything that I was wanting to do and see on Wonder of the Seas. And maybe like Lakeisha is saying, we need to run it back. We need to get back on board and catch what we missed. It's Pisces month minus 225. Okay. Well, I have a Pisces coming up too. It's just early March. I know it's about to be Pisces season. Okay, before you book that 3-night cruise, consider the drawbacks of weekend cruising though, you guys. 3 days is not so much time for a vacation. You might feel rushed to try and get out all the onboard and onshore activities before the trip ends. Plus, if you leave straight from work and return on Monday, you might not feel rested for the week ahead after a night spent dancing and drinking, followed by an early morning disembarkation. These are real things, people. These are real things. Weekend cruises are typically offered by the oldest and smallest ships in a cruise line fleet. Not with Royal. I think Royal Caribbean's Freedom of the Seas and Carnival Cruise Line Sunshine, you won't have as much choice in cabin choices. Onboard activities and dining venues can be limited, and public spaces and accommodations might look dated and show somewhere. I have absolutely no complaints about the ship itself, the decor. It did not feel dated. I granted it's only a few years old, but it didn't feel like it was bright and airy, and we had a good time. We don't mind the old ships. Um, we and people prefer them. Some people prefer the older ships or smaller ships and can just like chillax because there isn't all of that crazy hustle and bustle. But I do love the short cruises. Not enough time to do everything, and unfortunately, yes, there wasn't enough time. There wasn't enough time. And as it turns out, because of weather issues, we ended up having a sea day. The scheduled itinerary was, of course, we boarded in Miami. We were to go to Perfect Day Coco Cay, and then Nassau, and then back to Miami. There was bad weather that not boarding day, the second day, and we could not dock at Coco Cay. And so we ended up having the sea day, which was fine. The captain was so apologetic, which was fun. Y'all have a good night. Time to take a nap, a party nap for later. Whoop it up for us and tell me happy birthday. Thanks for coming in, Tanya. um, we had, the bad weather, and so we had to stay offshore, which was fine. The captain was so apologetic, and they were, excuse me, basically scrambling to add activities and things for us to do and keep us entertained while we were on board. Would have been chilly at Coco Cay anyway. Yeah, yeah, it would have been chilly. It would have been extremely windy and not a good time. So that was fine. I honestly, I'm sure there was somebody who was complaining or somebody who was disappointed because they wanted to go to Coco Cay, which is normally a great stop. But I didn't hear it. People were just like, okay, sister, thank you so much for coming. How are you? How are you? Happy Monday to you. I was just showing off my shirt. I'm talking about what a fabulous job you did with the designing of that. We love these shirts. And talking about how in the world we thought we were going to be able to squeeze it all in. As a matter of fact, sister, I think I remember seeing you twice the whole weekend. Once when we first arrived, and then the second time was when we were watching the game at the Aqua Theater. So I'm glad I got my hug in early because I would have missed you. It was so there was so much going on. But anyway, so we ended up having the sea day, and luckily, if you want to look at the bright side of things, luckily that was the day that you able were able to see the ship. Factually, so I didn't see you either. Right. I was like, how? How did that happen? I don't know. Everybody was everywhere. But that unexpected sea day was the day that we got to see the most of the ship. It was a big ship. There was a lot of activities. Hey Lisa, thank you so much for coming in. How are you doing? That was the day we ended up getting to go to the trivia, and well, the bar crawl wasn't until later in the evening, but we did the bar crawl. We got to see some extra shows. We went to some, at least I did, got to go to some other restaurants and explore the boardwalk more and hang out in Central Park and all those kinds of things. And so if we hadn't had that day, I didn't I don't even know. I don't even know. Carnival Cruise asks, congratulations with so many people on your cruise. You will be making it big time to Hollywood. Yes. But didn't make it to the slide or zip lining. Either I didn't either. I didn't either. And I had imagined that I was like, okay, if I see Sister and JT, I'm gonna do the slide too. I saw the slide, the opening, or where where you end up on the boardwalk, right next to Playmakers. I saw it. I was looking at it. I was trying to decide if it was too many loops on the corkscrew because that would make me really dizzy. Um, and then I thought, well, we'll have time. I'll come back. No, and I never saw anybody on the zip line. I don't remember seeing the zip line, period. Did you see the zip line? Maybe it wasn't operation. No, I want to say not operational, but maybe it wasn't going. It didn't seem particularly windy, but maybe it was there. I didn't see anybody on the zip line. So still Marjorie, yep, I kept saying, I have time. Yes, he kept saying, I'll go back. We have time. You don't have to do everything the first 5 minutes that you're on the ship. Well, it turns out, people, if you're on Wonder of the Seas or a ship of that size for a small amount of time, you need to do it when you first see it because you're not going to get back. We did not have enough time. So, yeah, that would be the I didn't see anyone doing zip lining either. Okay, yeah, I didn't either. And I don't know if we just didn't catch it. Um if we just weren't out and about in that area at the times they were operating, or if it wasn't operating. I just don't remember seeing anybody on it, which would have made people go, ooh, and go, I want to do that. Yes, do everything in the first 5 minutes. That way you can say for sure you've been there and done that. Otherwise, we're just walking around and we missed it. We weren't just walking around, but we still missed it. Oh, funny. Okay, what else? The weekend crew, we already talked about how it's usually the older ships, not necessarily, because Royal Caribbean is doing their push to have the weekend cruises. I know Utopia is doing the weekend cruises too. So, there are options. It doesn't have to be the smaller, older ships unless that's what you want. Um it's talking about a lot of cruises going out of San Diego down to Baja, Galveston. Out of Galveston, they go to Cozumel. Hey Danny. Hey, sorry I'm late. Another one of my friends were on. No, it's no problem. Come on in. Um, Short cruises attract a diverse group of passengers because they are the most affordable, and sometimes the demographic on board is different from that of a longer sailing on the same line. We think this is a positive. But if you object to a younger crowd that's more party oriented, you might be better off cruising during the week or on. Most of the group went on the party bus, the Junkanoo bus, which looks like they had a great time, just like last time. Um, Mood checks. Have a great week, everyone. Oh, bye, guys. I don't know what happened. I'm sorry. What the heck? How does it look like it's still going fine for me, but but it's spinning? Oh, that's wild. Happy birthday tomorrow, Liz. I'm just gonna keep reading as if oh wait, she's back. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm totally confused because it looks like I never left. You guys, I'm all trying to analyze what happened. Like, oh no, that's such a shame. We were having a good time. Well, I don't know what happened, what the interruption. No sound. You were spinning around and around. It's fine now. I see you fine, but can you hear me? No sound, Danny says. It happens. I was getting dizzy there. I have a 4-day NCL Joy Cruise in December 2026. Oh, that sounds like fun, Marjorie. It happens. Thanks, Bill. I appreciate it. We can't hear. Okay. I don't know. Oh, I hear her fine. It was me, Danny. I love you, girl, but what are you doing to me? Oh my goodness. I'm hearing you fine. Thanks, Lakeisha. Okay, I think you were saying something about excuse me, not really seeing the party. It wasn't, a crazy party vibe on the ship. Is that what you were saying? I mean, yeah, I didn't see anybody. How, how do I want to say this? We all had a good time. We all had a good time, but I didn't see people unruly or out of control or anything like that. But then again, I never really have seen that on a ship. I don't know if that was a different scene in a nightclub or anything like that. But yes, it was a party, but nothing crazy. Yes, it was fun, everybody having a good time. You could tell people were really enjoying cruising on the ship and cruising in general. Hashtag blame Scott. His stream earlier made me laugh with his rant. Yes, I don't really understand what the rant was. I feel like I missed something. What did I miss, Danny? But you might have to tell me another time. Hey, DJ, how are you? Hello, Lisa. Had a good time with you on Love and Football. We had a great time, and I was just talking about that and how we had such a good time that we didn't get to see everything and do everything that we maybe had planned and didn't even get to see everybody like we thought we were. Scott was having a get off my lawn moment. Yes, he absolutely was the cranky neighbor. You can't stay off my lawn. I don't know what that was about. Hey everyone in the chat from DJ. He was Liz. Hey Chris, how are you? Happy Monday. Thanks for coming in. I hope your Monday was good. Mr. DJ, hey there from Lagisha. We had a great time, and I know you did too. And I'm just talking about, like, was the weekend enough? I don't know who told me. I think a couple of you have told me, like, next time you got to work on doing the back to back, doing a back to back cruise so that you can maximize the feel. Yeah, and Miss Coco K, due to weather. Yeah, were you disappointed about that? We wanted $5 from Carnival Cruise Addicts. Somebody towards your internet bill. Well, thank you, Carnival Cruise Addicts, but I'm not really sure what happened. I'm just talking away. My ticker's going. I think it must be because I'm on the phone. Maybe I had a call that tried to interrupt it or something. I don't know. But I love you too. The weekend is never enough. Yeah, yeah. Yes, Elisa, a back to back for you. Do it. Keisha, you're so supportive. I love it. Yep, beautiful island. Yes, Coco Cay is beautiful. It is beautiful. And it's a fun time. You definitely want to be there where when the weather is good, the sun is shining, maybe a light breeze blowing, but and nothing like they were describing as to why we couldn't go. Liz, next time Scott goes live, do me for his off the wall moment. Woo woo, girl. A girl is always okay with a bill paying sponsor. I love me some Coco K. I love Coco K too, and I love getting off the ship. I don't know if you guys are early risers on the beach days, but I love going early. And when they are there's like a little welcome committee. There are dancers and singers and musicians kind of welcoming you onto the island. I love that. So yes, it's very pretty, but it's very you get a taste of the islands. Yes, I want to do a back to back and side by side. Yes, yes. Wish our first timers on Royal Caribbean could have seen it. Yes, yes. Well, it's like I was kind of saying, wonder is making me wonder if I need to get back on her, sail her again, so I can see it all. So hopefully they weren't so disappointed that they won't want to try again. Hello everyone. Hello, together we travel. Thanks for coming in. Well, I like to go to Hideaway Beach during the winter and spring. Love the heated pool. Yes, yes. Hey there, Will. Together we travel. Hey, Elisa. Hey, Mandy. How are you? Thanks for coming in. Mandy. Everybody's saying, hey, Mandy. Appreciate it. Yeah, so we definitely didn't get to do Coco K. But the next day, and you guys will have to stay tuned and promise to watch the vlog when it comes out. We some of us went on the party bus. Some of us went to the Royal Beach Club, and that was really really enjoyable. I liked it a lot. I know there's kind of um, two schools of thought on whether or not it was worth paying the extra money and would do it again. I definitely would do it again, but it needs to be a bright and sunny day. And cruising Chris M, what did you do? What did you do? I can't see. Um, a bright and sunny day so that you can really enjoy it. Although the pools at the Royal Beach Club are heated as well. And it was just beautiful. It really was beautiful. So I would do it again. Yes, I was disappointed not seeing, but we'll have to book another Royal. Yes, Lagisha, definitely, definitely, definitely. I got to hang out quite a bit with Lagisha on this cruise, and we had a good time. And I'm not bashing any cruise line. I love them all. Would still cruise. Celebrates 3 months of membership. Oh, awesome, Chris! Thank you. Um, would cruise Carnival and uh, Virgin Voyages and all of them, any of them. But I do enjoy Royal Caribbean and the service, and I just had a really good time. Um, Join. I snuck in the back door, cool kids. There's plenty of room. All are welcome in the membership and with the channel as well. So yes, join us. Join us. I hope you guys enjoyed the couple of lives that I was able to do for the members. I like doing those when I'm away, and you guys seem to like them too. So if you want to find out what we talk about on the members only live, you got to become a member. That's just how it goes. I would definitely do the beach club again. The service was A1. Such nice young people. Yes, they were. They were very well, from the ones that we were talking to, the young ladies, and young gentlemen that we were talking to. They were talking about how long they had been training for the opening, and they were ready. They were ready to, just be hospitable and to help make sure that we had a good time, so that of course we spread the word and keep coming back. They were excited, and what we were commenting about was how well they worked together and were talking to each other, and kind of watching out for each other. That's the only time that we saw someone who clearly had too much to drink, but they were working together to make sure that, that was resolved, and no one was left alone trying to handle that situation. So, yeah, they were really, really great. Marjorie saying, Mandy, hi and good evening. Thank you for that, Marjorie. So yeah, I would definitely do the Royal Beach Club again. I thought it was beautiful. I thought it was worth it. Disappointed about Coco K, but I'm gonna go back. You guys, you have to go back. Go again. Try again. The question is, do I try again on the weekend? You guys say yes. You guys say go for it. Go often on the weekend, because that's the benefit of one of the benefits of living in Florida. You're close. Uh-oh, the chats have stopped. Does that mean I've stopped? My ticker's my timer is still going. Somebody comment to let me know. Now I'm all paranoid that you can't hear me, you can't see me. Okay. Thanks, Danny. You're good. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We hear and see. Okay. Thank you. So I'm trying to think, what else did I want to get to on the cruise, but it didn't really have a chance to. Again, you guys will see in the vlogs. I did do a couple of specialty dining restaurants, so that was fine. Had time to do that. Although, um, because we were just there for the weekend, I guess because I went to the specialty dining restaurants, I missed the dinners with the group, and I would have liked to have, been able to do both. Um, was just trying to I was trying to maximize my time, and I thought I would have more time. But I needed to do it all in the first 5 minutes. I needed to get in all my conversations with all my friends. I needed to go on every, adventurous thing I could in the first 5 minutes, because there was no time to get back to it and do it again. Okay, now this, I don't want to end on a controversy, because everybody is different about, the drink packages, and that could be just the bubbles, that could be the, the whatever the one is for the top shelf, spirits. Did you book next year already? You love no what? Um, they there's all different kinds of drink packages, but how, for those who were on the cruise, or have done a weekend group cruise, how easy or difficult is it for you to get proper use out of the drink package? I mean, I'm not a huge soda drinker. I know we're not talking about just sodas. Go with me for a second. The I didn't even use the cup. I was like, oh yeah, we gotta go get our cup. We gotta go get it activated. Didn't even use it. Brought it home still wrapped. Nola. Oh, are you going, David? Are you gonna come down to the lower 48 to go on Veronica's Love and Football, Nola? From Edna's vlogs, I realized I missed the Mexican restaurant. Yes, same, same. Did not did not do that at all. That's something I normally would have. Why am I El Loco Fresh? I would have done that. So what took up the most of your days? More group activities. Um, on the C day, we had group activities like we were doing. I don't even remember. I can't even remember. Keep it all straight. But I was also trying to see the ship. So like the group activities were at night for the evening or for dinner and for like the bar crawl, slot pool, that kind of thing. So during the day, I was trying to see the ship and I wanted to go to the shows or go to trivia or go to the jazz lounge or go to, I was just trying to see as much of the ship and film as much of the ship as possible. Um, and then I went to the specialty dining for dinner, so I missed the group for that. And then in the evening, I saw them briefly for whatever the group activity was, and then it seemed like everybody kind of like dispersed, scattered. I don't know. We all will always get our money's worth on a drink package. See? I have 7 or 8 cups unwrapped. See? Give them away as classroom gifts. Oh, interesting. I didn't get a soda, but I made up for it in coffee and water and tried several different alcohol beverages. Yes, I did try several different things. I tried to get up and get my tea, my London fogs. I like those a lot from the coffee shop. Um but yeah, I don't know. It just seemed like I ran out of time, room. I don't know. I don't feel like I maximized. I wasn't strategic. I kept saying I was gonna go to Johnny Rockets and get a milkshake. And then I thought maybe that's not the best combination considering the other things I already drank. CCA, I'm sure I for sure get my money out of the drink package. Good job, good job. I do like specialty coffee too. Yeah, yes. Tried to get bottled waters. I know people were getting Red Bulls and all that kind of thing. So was definitely mindful of it. I did have more. I tried several different um, drinks and cocktails, but I still don't. I don't think I was anywhere close to the max on the day. You need to properly assess any new ship for a minimum of a week. A ship looks different when you are in a group or by yourself. Oh, definitely, of course. I I personally prefer a week and would like to do a week plus. Um, but and going on the group cruise and wanting to spend time with your friends and do the group activities and see the ship like you normally would. It was a lot. It was a lot. Okay, have a great week, everyone. Been a great Monday mood check. Thank you so much, Liz. Yes, you guys have a great week. I will be working on another vlog to have it out by for Thursday, so be on the watch for that. If you haven't already, watch the one I dropped yesterday. Excuse me, to see how this group cruise got started. Bye, everybody. Thanks so much for hanging out. Excuse me. Bye.